Oh my God, we're only at 4.
Yep. So
Yeah,
now
Well,
Zeev Buium, which no one thought was. I'm going to be honest. I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, Zeev Buium would be awesome for the Wild to draft," and I know like Micheletti, one of our Mankato contributors for MNCAA, he's like, "Man, if Buium fell there, it'd be so cool." And I was commenting, I'm like, you are high off your ass if you think he's available at 13, which I guess he wasn't available at 13, but 12,
hey,
I would have said the same thing. Would have said the same
You weren't
fucking
wrong.
thing.
No, you weren't wrong.
Technically not wrong. Technically not wrong. But Zeev Buium, let's go, boys. We are so happy he's here. Isha's the only one that hates him. Isha, why do you hate Zeev Buium?
I don't hate him. I just like Marat more. That's all.
Okay.
But there's 4 spots between him and Marat. So explain further.
1 year college, spectacular year. I need to see more before I fucking go full recency bias like all you guys.
3-year Super League.
Again, I honestly think you guys are a little recency bias, but that's just me.
No, fuck off.
Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
Again, I think he's spectacular, and defense is like my favorite position in hockey. I think he's awesome, but there's guys who've played. Wait, stop! Don't interrupt me.
Hughes, but I hate Zeev Buium.
Yeah, because Quinn Hughes is way better and was way better in college. But anyways, again, the guys who I have above him, other than Height, which sure gets the little WHL bump. I'll be perfectly honest there. Other than Height, like all the other guys have proven that they're already like legit in the pro ranks. This guy's played 1 year college. It was an awesome college year. It was his, it was his first year college and he played amazing. I get it.
Everyone listening to this nonsense right now on YouTube needs to comment immediately and say whether you think that Isha is off his rocker saying that Quinn Hughes is infinitely better than Zeev Buium. Go.
He is, and he was, and he will always be better.
We will discuss it on the Judd'z Budz episode following this. It's going to be wonderful to hear.
Quinn Hughes is the best skater I've ever seen play hockey, man.
Yeah, in October. I don't know, Isha. It's weird.
Again, maybe I could have given him 5 if I wanted to knock down Riley Height 1 due to the WHL bias, but everybody else above has played as a pro. So like, I'm sorry, like I have to give it to them. And has proven good already as pro. So, and played in better leagues and has played more time in better leagues and has proven to play better in the NHL in some cases as well. So I can't put Zeev above them. I can't. It's like, it goes against everything here.
But like, how many guys have put up like 50 points as a freshman defenseman?
50 fucking points as a true freshman. True freshman.
Second best all-time.
I mean, it doesn't mean he's going to be a great NFL player, but yeah.
Exactly.
Also,
and a plus 33 to boot.
For ranking the guys here, I'm going with the guys who are already doing well in the pro ranks where we project some of these guys to be.
He's a floor ranker. We're ceiling rankers. It's all right.
Yeah, there you go.
The fact that he's from California and his first comment to the press was "fuck oceans, give me Lake Minnetonka."
Elite.
Yeah, I don't know. Being a guy from the West Coast, I don't really like that. But anyways.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think I said it on the draft show when we were live. I said, I don't want to jump the gun, but I think there's a very, very, very high chance that he will go down as the best defenseman for sure that the Wild ever drafted and potentially that they've ever had. I mean, I know Brock Faber, it's been awesome. And yeah.
Yeah.
Then put him higher in your rankings, man.
I just can't because he hasn't played a lick of pro yet or even close.
No, I get it. But I mean, it's just, could he, there's a potential maybe he goes the Faber route where after depending when their season's done, I mean, I think their expectation is to probably go back. It should be to go back to the national championship because when you have him at your blue lines, hard not to be a favorite for that. And all the talent that's still there. So I think there's a chance he plays NHL games next year. I still maintain, despite what others might say, is that he will be on the Wild at the start of the season next year. And it's probably going to be smacked right next to Brock Faber.
Hey, and next summer, he'll probably get my number 1 or 2 rank. But right now, he ain't getting it, boys.
Fair enough.
All it takes is 3 pro games, and you're like,
But hey, it's something.
I can check the pro box. Here we go.
It's something. Or 12, like, or was it 14, like Marat? But anyways,
yeah.
To be clear, I'm the only person that ranked him number 1, and for me, it's purely because I'm with everything Brett just said. This will be the best defenseman the Wild have ever drafted.
When I started, I had him at 1, and then I bumped him down to 2. But I was really close to having him at 1.
And honestly, the only one here that shocks me is Isha's, which shouldn't shock me because he's American. So, like, whatever. Everyone else is between 1 and 3. I just think that this is the first time the Wild have drafted a guy that truly profiles as a number 1 puck-moving defenseman. And him and Faber just makes me salivate. Oh, it's crazy thinking about that pairing. Now, I'm not expecting...
Hold on, pause. Can you imagine? It's like 2 minutes left in a tie game, and all of a sudden, over the bench comes... Joel Eriksson-Ek, Matt Boldy, Liam Öhgren, Zeev Buium, and Brock Faber. You're telling me the game's not getting
hand
tied?
check everybody.
Bob Motzko would never.
Oh, that's overtime. That's overtime. I'm talking 2 minutes left.
That's overtime. Yeah, I'm just so high on the profile of player. The fact that this is a guy that I don't know, Z, all year we talked about him. He was falling somewhere between like 4 and 6 in your rankings, I'm pretty sure. And we've seen what he did this year as a freshman. Obviously, next year we want to see how he continues that. But as a true freshman to put up 50 fucking points in college hockey is psychotic in the second best conference in college hockey. Like that's wild. And then to go on and win a natty, I don't know what more you need to see unless you're a Canadian.
I'm not comparing with these players, but you know who else is in the he's the second best points by a defenseman and in an NCAA season. You know, 2 of the other 5 are in the top 5. Cale Makar and Adam Fox. So if we can get someone like that,
I feel like I didn't hear you correctly there, Baki. Who?
Oh, fuck
Cale Makar and Adam Fox.
Oh, so no Quinn Hughes?
Wait, where's
none of those guys can skate like Quinn, so it doesn't really matter.
But I mean, regardless, I mean, like you're talking, that's the potential ceiling. Like, even if he doesn't get there, like you're talking about an unbelievably good.
Like he should be like a 60 to 70 point defenseman.
He will not be Cale Makar, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But I mean,
yeah, and I wasn't comparing him to him, but if we can get a even close to that, that's incredible.
He could be. The skill set's there.
But, you know,
it's just a question of can he elevate that to the pro level, which is always the question.
I'm just so excited.
But yeah, the pipe dream came true for the second straight time, or not straight time, but
no, like Brett is this is probably the only time we've been more excited than the first ever Sota Pod live stream for the draft, where we lost our absolute fucking minds over Marco Rossi.
Yeah, I will say, had I been on the stream when they had Wallstedt, that also would have been probably right in the mix.
That one is more fun because Edmonton was dumb enough to trade down and give him to us. That one was as bad as the Wild trading back and giving Braden Point to the Lightning because Louis Belpedio was on par.
Honestly, that stream was the most fun because of Montreal's pick and Z's reaction.
That was quite the monologue.
Yeah.
And the interpretive reading. But Z, anything you want to say about just the specimen that is Zeev Buium?
Well, I want to throw it to Zeke because Zeke was the first one to clap back at Isha.
Give it.
Tell him.
And also, Zeke, what noise does a pioneer make?
Okay, stop. Come on.
It's not even. No.
You can tell all of us to fuck off, Zeke, by the way.
My noises I make.
I didn't even say it. I just want to give Zeke the mic to clap back at Isha.
Tell Isha how dumb he is, please, because we've all taken our turn.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, like Justin was saying, the two, whatever you said, like the 2 other guys who have scored at this rate as a defenseman in college hockey are both, 2 of the 3 maybe best defensemen in the NHL.
Norris winning defenseman.
Yeah, literally. And I mean, yes. Now I'll give him this. He had never scored at that rate, I don't think, in junior until this year. But it seems pretty impossible to do that, as a 17, 18-year-old. And you're just getting lucky, pucks bouncing off skates or bouncing off someone's arm and in the net after you made a pass, 200 feet back the other way. So, I mean, yeah, sure. Is he maybe, like we've talked about, is he maybe he's not an absolute total dominant guy in every single facet of the game. But even if his, like Brett was talking about, even if his floor is like a 50-point, guy on your number 2 or your number 3, that's still a freaking steal at number 12. And like you said, if he's even
okay, 5. I'll give him number 5. I'll knock down Öhgren.
Guys,
Öhgren.
can I just be the first to publicly thank Cutter Goche for making this all reality? I love you, Cutter. Thank you so much. Not only for making an absolute joke of the loser organization Philadelphia Flyers, but then scaring them out of drafting a guy represented by your same agent. I appreciate you so much. And Isha, Macklin Celebrini, he's a good player, right?
Yeah.
How many points do you think he had in college hockey this year?
I want to say around 50. I don't know.
64.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Zeev Buium as a defenseman, true
Bro,
freshman.
you guys are making it out for me. Like you're making it out that like I think this guy's a bad player. I just I value prospects in our system around the same age who are playing pro. That's all I'm going to say. Around the same age.
Not around the same age. He's not.
He's played. Well, when he put 40 points up in the KHL when he was the same age.
But Quinn Hughes is sick, right?
Dude, Quinn Hughes put 92 points up this year. He's
We're moving
fucking
on from
amazing.
Because Isha's just not going to learn.